Your ADHD didn't just influence your career, it may have locked it in before you even knew it was happening. And the weird part, there's one trait on this list that almost made me quit until I realized it was actually the reason I succeeded. I'm Matt, Emmy-winning live television director. I was recently diagnosed with ADHD. It didn't just explain my career, it reframed every high-pressure decision I've ever made. By the end of this video, I'm going to break down the 5 ADHD traits that thrive in chaos. And one of them is probably controlling your career choice right now without you realizing it. But first, listen to this from ADHD YouTuber Trevor Burrus.
You have to be doing something that's ridiculously hard at all times. You cannot have an easy job. And even when that hard job gets easy because you get good at it, you're going to lose the ability to try hard. So you need to have something that's constantly challenging.
So what happens when that hard thing you're doing stops feeling hard? There's a reason ER doctors, air traffic controllers, and high-stakes operators gravitate towards chaos. It's not random, it's alignment. And my job as a live TV director operates under the same exact pressure system. Think about it. There's one chance to get it right, no safety net, no reset, even though there's exactly 0 lives on the line. Here's where the 5 ADHD traits get interesting. Number 1, hyperfocus, the double-edged sword. The ability to lock in so hard that everything else disappears. There are times after a very intense or complicated live show, I feel like I just kind of came out of a flow state, like when the movie lets out and the lights come up in the theater and you remember it's the middle of the day and you're kind of recalibrating where you are. That's the feeling. Sounds like a superpower, right? It is. Until it isn't. ADHD hyperfocus doesn't care what you're focusing on. It can make you elite or completely blind to what actually matters. In live directing, this is the difference between catching the moment or missing the only shot that mattered. Hold on to that because this connects directly with trait number 4. Number 2, creative pattern recognition, seeing what others miss. ADHD brains don't just think outside the box, they don't even see a box. You start spotting patterns before they fully form. In live directing, you're seeing and avoiding potential landmines and changing course before the viewer ever sees a mistake on air, which sounds great until you start reacting to problems that haven't happened yet. And here's where I had a realization mid-career. If I'm always anticipating problems, am I directing the show? Or am I fighting disasters that only exist in my head? It's a slippery slope, but secretly, that unknown risk, that's what makes it fun. Number 3, calm in the chaos, the paradox. This one doesn't make any sense, unless you've experienced it. Think about it. Crisis situation, everyone else is panicked, and your brain, it slows down, sharpens, executes. But here's the part nobody talks about. Why does calm only show up when things are going wrong? Why not all the time? That answer is what separates people who burn out from people who build careers in chaos. Number 4, rapid decision-making, the risk factor. This is the one that almost took me out. Impulsivity, a key ADHD trait. Quick decisions, no hesitation, is literally what live directors do for a living. In the wrong environment, impulsivity looks reckless. In the right one, it's the difference between a clean broadcast and a live disaster. But here's the catch. How do you know if you're trusting your instinct or just reacting? Number 5, thriving under deadlines, the addiction nobody mentions. Deadlines don't just create pressure. For ADHD brains, they create clarity. Everything irrelevant disappears, you finally focus, you finally execute. If you're directing the 6 o'clock news, that's a deadline. That train is leaving the station and you're gonna be on it. If you ever watched Get Shorty, Chili Palmer said it best.
But sometimes you do your best work when you got a gun to your head.
But here's the uncomfortable question. Do you only perform when there's pressure? And if that's true, what happens when there isn't any? Are you still up to the task? So the traits that make you struggle in normal jobs might be the exact traits that are equally steering you towards chaos. And not by accident, by design. So maybe you didn't choose your career. Maybe your brain recognized something before you ever could. If that resonates with you, leave a like on this video. If the chaos of live directing is compelling, watch this video and subscribe.